Hey, where are you off to? I thought we had a dinner date.
Yes, we do. I'm sorry, but I am so swamped. I need to get back to work. You'll forgive me?
You're really that busy?
Yes, I am crazy busy. I have the East Coast President Bank coming to see me to talk about Passkey, and then we have the new ad agency who needs a...
Would you do me a favor?
Sure. What?
Stop lying to me, please.
Lying to you?
I called Summer and got an earful about how her mother and Victor, of all people, were working to derail her wedding. This after you promised me you would not give over to your worst instincts. This after you looked me in the eye and told me you agreed Summer deserved to make her own choices.
Okay, fine. I am working with Victor to try and stop this wedding. And I'm not going to apologize for it. Because difficult as it has been to be in the same room as that bastard, it beats the alternative. Watching my daughter rush into another disastrous marriage. Do you know Luca is even more dangerous than Austin ever dreamed of being? That is saying something.
Okay, look.
No, you look. I am her mother. And you can get angry, you can disapprove, you can give me your biggest lecture, but at the end of the day, this is my call. You have no say here. None.
You have no right to talk to me that way about Summer. Unless you're trying to rewrite history here.
You're right.
In case you've forgotten, I was a parent to Summer, too. When you were in a coma, when I thought I was her father, I had to step up and gladly did. I love her, too, Phyllis. I also respect her enough to allow her to make her own choices.
Okay, so where do you draw the line? If she wants to drive off the side of a
come on,
cliff, are you going to try to help her?
ridiculous.
No, I'm being dead serious because I'm seeing a lot of similarities here. I mean, if she marries Luca, it will be catastrophic.
So you've told me many times.
You know what I find ironic? You want to give Summer all of this freedom to make a horrible mistake, and yet you want me to toe the line. You want to pull the reins on me when all I want to do is protect my daughter. You may not like being lied to, but I don't like having to endure your constant lectures on how to act.
This is where we're to now? You're having to endure me?
I love you with all of my heart, but Jack, we are not connecting. And you know that as well as I do. It's like whenever I get passionate, you are making it your mission to try to stop me. And I don't know. It's like you think you know best. And that's reminding me of somebody else I know who tries to protect his family where they all want to scream.
Okay, Phyllis.
No, you know what? I hate lying to you. But you know what I hate more? Being treated like a wayward child instead of your wife.
You know, after I turned down his offer, I came by your house that day. We painted walls with the kids.
That's right, I do remember that. I felt like there was something going on with you, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah, well, you know, if I really felt like you were keeping me from something that I really wanted, I would have never come by your place. But I'm really glad that I did, because we got to spend some time with the kids together and make some beautiful memories.
Yeah.
You can't plan memories like that. That's worth a lot to me. So you can get this crazy idea out of your noggin that you were, holding me back from any happiness.
My noggin, hey?
Yeah, your noggin. I stayed here for the kids, my family, my friends. I'm here for a million reasons that aren't you, Billy.
So I'm the million and first reason.
Sorry to interrupt.
What are you doing here?
I need to speak with Victoria privately, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, sure. It's fine, Doc.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
I'll see you. I think I can save us both some time. I know that you're working with my dad and Nick to stop Summer's wedding.
Yes, I should have been more upfront before.
Well, I assume that you're here to talk to me about the phone call with Travis.
Nick filled me in. He told me that Travis is refusing to come back and expose Luca.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Phyllis. I tried.
Try harder.
What?
Go to Travis in person.
You must not have heard me.
You want me to drop everything and fly down to Mexico? Physically drag Travis back here if that's what it takes, yes. Gosh, you are out of your mind.
Yes, I am out of my mind. I am out of my mind with worry. You know what kind of person Luca is. You know what kind of mistake Summer is about to make.
I'm sorry, Phyllis. There's nothing I can do about it, all
That
right?
is not true. This could be our last shot at opening her eyes, at showing her who Luca really is.
You do not have to convince me that he's a bad guy, all right? I wouldn't agree to call him. As if that did any good.
Victoria, I know that this is going to be difficult, but we have to put Summer first.
Look, I already told Billy that I was okay with letting Travis go. That I made the decision to stay here while he left town, and that I was happy with that choice.
Well, that is great. If you were over him, it's going to make things easier.
Yeah, it might if I was being totally honest with Billy, but the thing is, I wasn't, okay?
Just get it in writing.
Oh, wait, hey. Sorry.
How are you?
Not sure how to take that.
Never mind. Nothing.
You okay, Jack?
Oh, I wish I could say yes.
Oh, why can't you?
Oh, Phyllis and I just got into it. Yet again. It's turning into a bad habit.
I'd ask you what the problem is, but I'm thinking it's better I shouldn't intrude.
You already intruded. In a way, that's what this fight was about.
How exactly did I intrude between you and Phyllis?
The last conversation we had where you said I shouldn't clip Phyllis's wings. It was sound advice.
I thought so.
Okay, can we sit down? Anyway, I took your advice. Since unlike me, you and she seem to be on the same wavelength. But right out of the gate, all the wrong buttons were pushed, and before I knew it, I was back to my old patterns.
Criticize your choices?
Worse than that, Phyllis said I was treating her like a child, and you know what? She was right. I was in her face, trying to get her to see things the way I did. She walked, and now we're farther apart than ever. Could I have a club soda, please, and a single malt scotch neat?
Thank you. You know what? I'm going to take back what I said earlier. Why don't you tell me what the fight is about?
Phyllis is bound and determined to come between Summer and Luca, so much so that she's willing to team up with Victor, if you can believe that.
I heard rumblings.
This deal is one where whatever choice I make, it's the wrong one.
All right, why don't you start with giving me a for instance?
Okay, for instance, I told Phyllis it was a mistake to go after Luca. It could only end badly. She looked me in the eye, she agreed, she said she understood, and then she went ahead and did whatever she wanted to do. Now tonight, she makes up all kinds of stories of why I can't be with her, and when did my wife become so comfortable lying to me all the time?
You told me before that you could envision the day where you might reconcile with Billy. Are you saying now that you still have a thing for Travis?
You know, those feelings were a lot easier to put aside when I figured that ship had literally sailed. And the next thing I know, Nick has the two of us video chatting. And you show up, you want me to go find him, you want me to bring him home. You can see what a dilemma that might be for me. Look, Phyllis, I'm just trying to put my life back together. I'm just trying to focus on work and raise my kids with Billy. That's all. I'm the one that said goodbye to Travis. And now all of a sudden, he's back in my life. At least the idea of him is, and it's really messing with my head right now. I'm sure you know how it feels. Saying goodbye to somebody that you care about, that you love, only to find that sticking to it isn't so easy.
Yeah, I think I have an idea what that feels like.
That's why Chloe...
You're right, you are lucky. You were able to walk away from Travis, and after that, he wasn't around to remind you what you sacrificed.
And now you want me to change all that. Make things 1,000 times harder.
Victoria, no offense, but this is not about you. This is about Summer. There is too much at stake to not intervene. We cannot let her marry this degenerate. And I tell you, if I had somewhere else to turn, I would. But I don't. And I am begging you, please. You step up for your family.
All right. Okay, I'll go see Travis.
Thank you. Thank you. I want you to remember, if it gets hard, you always have someone to talk to. Someone who gets it.
I'm sorry what you're going through with Phyllis, but I don't think I'm the one to give you marriage
No.
advice.
Listen, I value your opinion. I really do. And if I'd just shown a little restraint, if I'd been able to curb my own impulses, well, maybe I'd be patching things up with my wife and not going home to what promises to be an empty house.
You know what's funny about that? I just came from Victoria, and in a roundabout way, we were discussing the exact same issue.
How do you mean?
She told me that she didn't go on a boat trip with her boyfriend around the world because of me.
I didn't realize that was an option.
Yeah, well, it was. He even wanted to bring the kids, which is amazing because he's never met them. But anyway, Victoria and I, we're not even together anymore, and she still had to make a choice between living her life and being spontaneous and standing by her commitment to raise our kids together.
Well, sounds like you made the right call, regardless how she might feel about this other guy.
Okay, fair enough, but the point is she made the decision on her own without me. I mean, if I knew what was going on, how do you think I would have reacted? We could be in court right now in a custody battle, or I could have given her my blessing and they could be on a trip of a lifetime. I guess what I'm asking is, at what point do you hold the person that you love back from doing something that you know is going to make them happy?
When kids are involved, look, giving into the moment, surrendering to your passions, I mean, that'll get the blood going, all right, but marriage, family, stability, these are things that last. That's what I want with Phyllis. It's not easy, but Billy, I'm in this for the long haul.
First of all,